Good morning. Hello, hello. Hi, friends. Happy Friday for me. Happy whatever daytime it is for you. Happy time zones wherever you are. I am seeing that people have also ordered the Switch 2 or pre-ordered. That's awesome. Hi, friends. Hold on. I just need to have one more sip of coffee and then I'll show my face. All right. Hi, friends. Welcome. So just a warning. I think I caught whatever my son caught, so I'm not feeling that great. But we'll make it work. And oh my gosh, the cats are here, causing chaos. Maybe no. Okay. But yes, hi friends. I have to tell you this story. So we had the conversation about the Switch 2, right? And how hard it is as a content creator to acknowledge when capitalism and consumerism is not in your favor and everything's going wrong, and you feel obligated to, one, be very upfront with your community about why you're purchasing something, even though you don't agree with a lot of the methods of the company and just with all the politics going on. But I was on Pat's pre-order party stream last night, and I was like, oh, I should probably check and see whether or not I won the raffle. In Korea, I was able to, I guess, sign up for a raffle to pre-order the Switch 2. And lo and behold, after not checking checking my emails, not seeing anything, but checking my account, I was able to actually pre-order the Switch in Korea. So I am getting the Switch 2. It is coming June 5th, I guess. It may come early, it depends. But I just want to be blatantly honest that I was very excited, but also just acknowledging the fact that you don't have to get it right now if you don't want to. I just want to see what my game, like Animal Crossing, looks like on the Switch, personally. Oh my gosh. But yeah, let's start with our hellos, shall we? Dolly and Twig, it's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by with the Drive-By Hi. Cozy Games, hello. Doodles, hello. Parker, hello. Neptune, hello. Yoshi, hello. Diamond Nana, hello. You got yours at GameStop today. Wow, that's awesome. You got your capture card today, Doodles. That's awesome. And they're banning Red 40 in the US, and I got my card. Oh, wow. Wow. Wild. Wild. So, again, I know that the world's currently as it is right now, so I just wanted to be really upfront with that, but I'm also kind of really excited to be able to you know, have the hype of a new console and new games coming out with everyone else that I've been watching for years, so I'm really excited. They're banning Red 40 because it creates autism. Okay. Okay. But we like to do a couple of things. I did. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. So I have a lot of weekly wins. So if you are, we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. First and foremost, we like to talk about our weekly goals and weekly wins. And y'all, the camera got fully funded. So I've purchased the camera and the cam link. It's on its way. I still need to get an adapter because Nora over at Horrible Gaming also has the same camera. And she was saying, Artsy, don't forget you need an adapter because the battery will die on you. And I'm like, that is good to know. So I'm looking to buy an adapter, which will hopefully arrive around the same time. So that's the one thing that I do need to get. But that's why we're working on the art piece today, is because we've fully funded it. So the people who did the final stretch, you know who you are. Think about the villagers or NPCs that you want to be in the illustration. I was excited for the Switch 2 until I learned the one game was going to be at least $100. I know. It's that's kind of also why I got Mario Kart World as the package, because it's like $30 cheaper when you do it that way. So I think that's basically one of the main reasons, but yeah. Your game was $69.99 for the new Donkey Kong? Oh, I do actually kind of want to get Donkey Kong. I kind of do. But yeah, every penny counts. And Red 40, like, I know that there's a lot of concern with additives to foods in the United States, because if you don't know, the amount of additives that the United States puts in food is significantly more than anywhere else in the world. So I'm kind of okay with Red 40 being removed because it does have, you know, health consequences, But I don't think that just the overarching thing, it causes autism, is a very helpful thing, because that really removes all of the studies that was done to show that red 40 is not good for you. But anyway, we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. But if you don't know what that is, like the stream out. Well, of course we don't like the fact that they're targeting autistic people. Of course we don't. Just... All right, look, I'm gonna stand on my soapbox for a minute. Whoever you are, and whatever disorder, disability, condition that you are deserving of being treated as a human, because you are a human being. And I had hoped that in 2025 we weren't seeing the fallback of scientific progression of supporting people who have the right to be here. But screw that. Fascism is awful, and I hope that you can do whatever you can to keep yourself safe. So that is just my soapbox. So yeah. Hank, hello. And Yoshi, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But, you know, we're not the sort of community and channel that avoids talking about hard things. But what we're going to do is we're going to find ways to keep ourselves safe and comfortable and find comfort for, you know, all these trying times. So what we're doing today is we're going villager hunting. Literally just like after the whole thing on Wednesday, Tutu, my beloved, had asked to leave, and I said, girl, bye. So what we're going to do is a combination of villager hunts. We're going to do 10 tickets, this whole stack. Then we're going to do art, and then 10 tickets, and then a stack. It really kind of just depends on who we're vibing with. I don't know who I want to find, but we're going to find out. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into it, but I must ask the most important question of the day. How's everyone doing? Oh gosh, what was that? Oh, we have been doing so much on this island, and by we, I mean me. The last time that we were working on this, I finished this area, which, do you ever get this feeling when you're working on an island? You're like, yes, after nearly 5 years of playing this game, this is what I wanted. I'm getting what I wanted, right? So I have moved a lot of things so far, and I have connected, you know, the Able sisters, put them in a nice little area right here. I am going back to adding flowers based on the color scheme of the various NPCs and villagers. And then I moved everything down here, and this backspace, which was driving me crazy, we just put a little city set area. And I moved everything down here, and this isn't where Nook's Cranny is going to be. It's actually going to be right here. But I've moved this, and I really liked where this one like news area was, with like all the like the concession stands and whatever. So I kept that, but I combined the road, and so I was still able to keep this garden here. And I added a nice little area for flower breeding. So I'm currently working on the tulips. And I started on the neighborhood. So I'm going to have Graham here, because he's kind of like the newspaper writer. He's the writer on the island. And because our girl Ursula really likes flowers, I thought it'd be really cute to have her by the garden so she could do some, what's it called? Some flower breeding. Weekly win, I survived my 3rd round of infusions. From here on, they're going to be shorter. Oh, that's awesome, Hank. I'm so happy for you. Miss Paris, hello. Diesel, hello. I'm trying to learn crochet, and I'm ready to hurt someone, so I'm here for calming vibes. I mean, crochet is basically a weapon as well as an art form. I love that for you. And right here, I was thinking of like a nice little viewing area or a sitting area with some fencing. But I'm really liking where this is going, and please still be in here. Okay. Friends, are you ready for some lore? We talked about in February how I think Fang and Antonio are officially tying the knot. So I was like, you know what we could do? We could combine the two houses and make it look like they're going to have the marriage. So I am so happy that I get to show you the houses on the inside, because I was inspired. Little Tiger Big Heart, hello. Nyla, hello. So I've been changing out the various things for the the villagers because we're moving away from the what's it called, the East Asian cottagecore. But I thought it'd be really cute to combine all of the photos from like Fang and Antonio. And so I've added some of the photos of the people that mean the most to them. And there wasn't a lot that was changed specifically for Fang, but I did remove the door and I put it right here because you know, just imagine there's like the power of the editing where we go into Antonio's house, okay? Just like because. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm a little bit under the weather. I think I caught my son's ick, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Because I like created a cute little like romantic, oh, sorry dude, that's embarrassing. But anyway, so there's this door that connects to this one, and so we're going to create like a fake building where we have basically like the kitchen, and then we have a bedroom and a bathroom. This is really embarrassing. Also, what are you wearing, sir? What are you wearing? This is very inappropriate. Like I'm being very inappropriate right now. But yeah. And so I combined all of the things that were very meaningful to Fang and Antonio, including their original shirts that they come with. And so now we're gonna have a wedding. We're gonna have a wedding. Oh, sorry. I should have talked to you on the toilet. Not the awkward walk-in. Listen, we're all about the awkward walk-in. So yeah, we're going to create a fake building that combines these two houses, and hopefully with a dream address, they'll both be in the house because I love their interiors. But with the exception of that and like cleaning this out, nothing much has really changed. And I guess we'll just get going. Oh, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Yeah, let's put some stuff away. He's on the pod having his morning constitutional and he's in his pajamas. I mean, that is a nightie if I've never seen one. I did not realize that he was the nightie of the of the couple, but there you go. I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. And I was working on the shells collection so that I can finish that that Nook Miles thing. But yeah. So 91% of you have not pre-ordered the Switch 2, which is fair. That is entirely fair. It's expensive. It's wait, how do I get in anywhere? Oh my gosh. There we go. But yeah, we'll do 10 tickets. We'll do some art, 10 tickets. I have one cat sleeping behind me. So I'll be working on my posture. So if you're in the office goblin position, friends, please be sure to manage that and get in a better position for your spine. I've been looking up like how to transfer the game over to the Switch 2 because I'm really worried about suddenly losing Lagom. I would be heartbroken if I couldn't transfer my saved game over to the Switch 2. Like, could you imagine people who had Forever Islands that they've had for years that they transfer and they lose it in transfer? I would be so sad. I would be so sad. I still have, yeah, no, I still have room in my storage. A lot of it is DIYs, to be honest. I feel really weird about getting rid of DIYs because what if somebody needs it? But considering that I'm really stopping sharing DIYs and things with my second Switch, I don't know. You're gonna get it for Christmas? That's exciting. That's awesome. Yeah, and hopefully maybe there will be an announcement with Animal Crossing, and then that'll just be a double two for celebration. And of course it's raining. So who do we have? We have Money Rock Island. And we have Anka starting off so strong with this. Hi. Oh my gosh. Anka starting off the hunt. I should do a lottery ticket. New fridge over Switch 2. No, that's that's fair. Especially those day one islands, heartbroken. Yeah, no, I could not imagine. I could not imagine. Lori, hello, how are you? You woke up with a cranky neck that gave me a bit of a headache. It's all gone now, but I was a whole goblin for a couple of hours. I mean, that's fair. You have the right to be a goblin when your neck's in pain. You didn't notice that she has some blue on her? Mm-hmm. Now, would you consider Anka a yellow villager or a blue villager? I'd probably consider her a yellow villager because of her face. I'm not going to get the bonds. Nah. Nah, I have a lot of money. I went on I had a really fun time over at Megan's Island. She invited me over for an Easter egg hunt, and I literally got over 1,000,000 bells with all the things that I ended up getting and keeping that weren't eggs. So I don't need money. I don't need it. Mama Cat, hello, how are you? You're working on your island with a blue Zen theme. I mean, I honestly feel that Anka has enough blue where you can excuse it. Oh man. Also, wearing t-shirts is weird. I don't often wear t-shirts, but it's like Animal Crossing. So here, it's my Animal Crossing shirt. Oh, cat, no, I don't want to step on you. You're tiny. You're tiny. Oh my God, stop. Jeez. This cat. I get him accustomed to getting between me and the chair, and he's just like, he's bigger now, and he still does it. You watched Resident Alien today? So good. Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes of Resident Alien. That was pretty excellent. A Bear also hello. All right, we have a Pappy Queen. We have Pate. Now the question is, should I try to find someone I've never had before, or should I try to find somebody that I haven't had in a while? I had Pate during my hard mode era, like the original hard mode era. And she's so cute. She's a darling little duck. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if I should prioritize a previous baddie or if I should bring someone new. I'm doing pretty well. I mentioned that I'm a bit under the weather. I had the start of a sore throat yesterday. Like I had plans of like exercising, doing a video, working on game development. And in the morning I was like, oh, I don't feel so good. So I'm not going to exercise because one, if I'm not feeling well, I shouldn't push myself. And two, if I'm contagious, that is a really bad thing to give to your friends. Don't do that. And so in the morning, I was like, oh, wow, I am not feeling well. So I ended up not doing much of anything. I think I went to bed. Oh my gosh. I went to bed really early. I think after we put our son to bed, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like go lay down. And I think I finally officially went to bed around 9. 100% here for the lore. A Crafty Gamer, hello. What am I looking for? I don't know. Like, I think ideally I would like to have a lazy because I haven't had a lazy on this island for a while after I got rid of Dizzy. But I don't know. There was a MASH moment in Resident Alien, and now I want to watch MASH. You should. That's a classic. Sean, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm trying to see who I'm vibing with. And so far, Anka wasn't the vibe. Bud is interesting. Bud is an interesting villager, but he's a jock. Oh geez, that's not what I meant to do. Hi. Wilderness training is just the best, isn't it? Well, maybe during a summer thing, because he'd be really fun to have over the summer. You haven't watched MASH in like 2 decades. It's a great show. It's a very good show. Also, I think I'm going to start collecting some shells just in case. And this is a very big fish. And I don't have a fishing pole. Never mind. Just kidding. Yeah, I'll start collecting the shells so that I can work towards completing that Nook Miles goal. That's okay. I've had him in Wild World and New Leaf. Really? What was he like? I'm curious. I like Bud a lot because I didn't realize until very much later. Like I knew I could change out Graham's glasses, but I didn't realize that you could change out the glasses of all the villagers who wear glasses. And I'm just like, Bud for Happy Home Paradise, when you give him different glasses, he's adorable. He's one of the cutest lions. And he's really fun. You had a MASH board game. He's a good 420 villager. I mean, we did just celebrate Earth Day and Egg Day and Kay's birthday and Oliver's birthday on over the weekend. He would be a good villager for that. Wait, no. Oh man, it's a good thing Laser Sharp's not here. On Wednesday, they asked like, it's a good thing that no one else would ask to fly and want to go somewhere instead of using the Nook Miles ticket. It's like, oh, I always do that. He's pretty fun. I remember spending a lot of time hanging out with him. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. How possible do you think that with the GameCube games coming to the Switch 2, that population growing will be available? What do you all think? Because it feels like Animal Crossing as a franchise has been consistently in one console and not in any other console. You know what I mean? So I'm curious. Yes, Sean, I did. I was watching Pat with his, I think he had 4 or 5 browsers open with Best Buy and was in line for all of them. And so I was like trying to figure out the whole online banking system in Korea in order to secure me a Switch 2, but I got it. It's coming. We haven't seen a re-release since Wild World on the Wii U. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe it's time. Who knows? Who knows? And we have another baddie who was briefly on the hard mode 2.0 island. So goodbye, Brofina. She was a fun villager. I liked her. And then do we have any shells? Yeah, we'll take some of these shells. Yeah, we'll do that. Sean, did you secure a Switch 2 or are you going to wait? Again, I wanted to be very honest about the fact that it is so capitalist and consumerist to want to be ahead of the curve and like just be part of the system knowing that the system is rigged and not great. And so I feel really weird being excited to get the Switch 2 because it means, you know, being part of the new console era with a lot of content creator friends that I've been friends with and growing with for the past 5 years, but also acknowledging that it's a super expensive piece of equipment. I don't agree with the game prices. I don't agree with the physical cartridge changes at all. And I don't want to encourage people to be part of that unless they really feel compelled to wanting it. I haven't bought a console on a release like ever. Yeah, no, it's like a whole new thing. And Damo, hello. It's a public holiday. What's the public holiday in the Australia? It's good to see you. You're gonna wait for an Animal Crossing to get to Switch 2? Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. That is entirely fair. Originally, if I had not like gotten the raffle, I would have waited, but because I got the raffle, I was like, oh well, you know. Naru, hello. I don't think I said hello. Hello. You're waiting for a sale-ish. Anzac Day. Ooh, what's Anzac Day? That sounds really interesting. Yes, I did. It was a battle, but it happened. Oh my gosh, that is wild, Sean. Apparently, like all of the various major stores were just like not prepared. It's Coach, my buddy. Hello. We're getting a lot of villagers that I've already had. But to be fair, I've had a lot of the villagers. If I had Colton on the island already, I would have taken Coach. Oh my gosh, Kaylee! It's a Kaylee Games. Hello. Welcome. Kalina, hello. Lavender, hello. Oh my gosh. Kaylee, how was your retro resident service design going? Oh my gosh, PC Brian, hello, hello. Yeah, Target's sold. I mean, I'm not surprised. Considering that Target's not been doing well the past 12 weeks, they're probably jazzed. Leah, hello. Crispy, hello. April, hello. April, I don't think I told you, but happy belated birthday by like a lot. So happy belated birthday to you. How is everyone? Valkyrie, hello. Leah, I don't think I said hello to you, but hello. All the people coming in. Friends, my best friend's baby boy turns 30 years today. What? Oh my gosh. Wild. But friends, if you don't know me, my name is Artsy over at the Artsy Gamer. I make art, play games, and encourage others to do the same. I use they, them pronouns. We do a lot of Animal Crossing over here. I've been trying to pivot towards other things like first looks that prioritize accessibility features. I have an accessibility series that I'm working on. I'm also getting into game development, getting back into art, doing all the things. But if you are new here, we like to do a couple of things. We like to talk about weekly goals and weekly wins. And so if there's something that you want to celebrate that happened this week, I want to hear it and celebrate it along with you. We also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. If you don't know what it is, like the stream and find out. But yeah. And a couple of my weekly goals and weekly wins was the community crowdfunded for me a brand new camera, which will be arriving in May. And I also got to pre-order the Switch 2 in Korea. So that's really exciting. Neo Blitz, hello. Flip Flop Kitty, hello. We're also doing a poll on whether or not you pre-ordered the Switch 2, and it's okay if you didn't. You're not behind. It's just sometimes you need to focus your other priorities with money. I'm gonna move you to the iPad so I can put the youngin' down. Good night to your youngin'. But Kaylee, how was your stream? How did it go? Yes, let's do the bubble break, actually. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, so anyway, friends, if you've been part of the raid, first and foremost, Kaylee, thank you for sharing your community. Your community is a delight. But if you need to do a drive-by hi, that's absolutely fine. You're not obligated to stay. Kaylee, what is mandatory is post-streamer self-care, so please be sure to take care of yourself. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. If you've been in the office goblin position, be sure to, lift up your spine, elevate your chest as whatever is comfortable for you. I know that a lot of us don't have the best relationships with our bodies, and we may be suffering from chronic pain conditions or, physical disabilities that inhibit movement. So just do what you can to take care of yourself. Oh, I'm so creaky. What are you doing? He got out of the office goblin position. He actually straightened his spine. That's hilarious. If you have a lot of stress in your jaw, be sure to unclench your jaw, grab some water, take your meds, eat a nam or a naan if you like some Indian food, and we're going to do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. I'm not letting some serious emotional. What? It was good. We made textile shop in a cafe. That is awesome. Also, I think I got some bubble schmutz. So hold on, friends. I gotta wipe you down. So hold on. There you go. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. There we go. Bad news lets me get depressed. I'm okay. I am whatever you need to do. I wish I could, actually, you know what? I'm just going to aggressively promote this podcast. So I don't know if you know Tori and Gwenna over at Childproof Podcast. But they had this really great episode about empathetic anger and this way of managing yourself so that you are able to be present without completely burning out, because we're often hit with a lot of news that impacts what we feel that we can do. And there's sometimes, situations where we can't do much of anything other than being present, being compassionate, and, just giving what we can. But it was a really great episode, not only just for a parent, but just in order to manage yourself in a way that allows you to be present, but also to establish boundaries to disengage and then to, get back into it once you're better. Go grab a snack, Lavender. Heck yeah. All right, I need to go to sleep. Have a good night. Little Tiger, Big Heart, have a great rest of your whatever. Happy time zones wherever you are. But yeah. Yeah, go grab a snack. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just want the Mario Kart. I'll get it eventually. I'm excited to see what it's like. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited. I got the bulk thing where I purchased the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart game connected to it. Homemade pizza. Oh, that sounds so good. I could not be bothered to cook dinner, so I went to Costco and got pizza. Oh, we have Angus, who is actually, why is he cute? He's kind of cute, but he's not. I've never had him before, but I don't think I need three crankies on the island. I think I'm good with two crankies. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Sorry to raid and run, gotta start dinner, but I'll lurk for a bit. Leah, that's absolutely okay. Your presence, however long we had you for, is amazing. So thank you so much for being part of the raid. Your birthday's in June and you're picking up the Switch for that? Oh, Neil Blitz, that's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. Also, no itchy. But yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather, friends. So if you are planning on being part of the stream for however long we have you for, we're going to be doing like Animal Crossing art, Animal Crossing and art. So we're doing stacks of 10. We're going to move on to art. And then after like maybe 20 minutes of drawing, we'll get back into going on the villager hunt. He does have puppy eyes, Loria. You're right. You're right. The puppy eyes are really doing it for me today. Also, I'm like, why am I itchy? But yeah. But yeah, the Childproof podcast is amazing. Pleasant Peasant Media is uh, Gwenna's channel. And then, oh my gosh. I always forget Tori's name. Let's see, Child Group. Let's see. Tori Phantom. I always forget her last one, but Tori Phantom is excellent. She's very funny. And it's basically two millennials talking about parenting. And I've been feeling so validated listening to them. And I've also been learning a lot about approaching parenting a little differently, which I think is really cool. Yes, I like Tori Phantom a lot. I did not realize that I was older than her, but we're all basically the same age. She's also so cool. She's so funny. Oh, Britters, best of luck. Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? I know that there was another person in the chat who was looking for a Bob. And then, man, were they on like 1,000 tickets looking for a specific villager? I could never. You're looking for Kit? Oh, you're trying to find a cat. That's going to be hard. I wish you the best of luck. I started with Anka. So maybe the luck of my stream will get you a Kit on your next ticket. Oh, the kangaroo is a cat. Oh, not kitty, cat. Also a kangaroo that I like. And I know that people don't like Caesar or Cesar, but he's kind of a cool villager. He's kind of cool. I would put him in an area that has like a lot of construction because he just seems like a really cool villager. But again, I don't need three crankies on this island. The kangaroo is really cool. You may have an easier time since there's not many kangaroos in the game. But thank you for correcting me. Clearly, I'm not well because the fact that I don't know Kit by name is embarrassing. Oh, but Diesel, since you, and I don't know if Dilba's here, but let me know which villagers you would like me, or NPCs that you would like me to draw for the illustration. I can find out who your birthday twins are, and I can add them like going on a date or something. Hunting on Lagom? I am. Caesar is one of the villagers featured in the Animal Crossing movie. Has anyone seen the Animal Crossing movie? I know that I was watching, speaking of Kaylee, I was watching one of her more recent videos, and she was talking about how she was going to watch the Animal Crossing movie. Pippi's your birthday twin? Very cool. You just watched it? What did you think? Did you like it? I have never seen it. I kind of wanna. I'm doing a narrative-driven island inspired by a murder mystery islands that have been done, but I'm doing a post-apocalyptic survivor camp. That's so cool. That is so cool. We also love the fact that you have a mom lingering. You know, a single mom surviving it all. That's pretty great. The AC moving is the reason that I love Rosie. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, Rosie was, she was the result of a lot of injuries, if I recall. I thought it was cute, kind of a no plot though. I mean, Japanese, there's a term for no plot, or I guess like no conflict sort of films, which is why I think a lot of Western viewers watching Miyazaki films for the first time are like, I don't understand where the plot is. Where is this going? Because there's a lot of spaces of just like ambiance. But yeah, there's a Japanese term for it for art and literature, which I think is really cool. We have Money Rock Island. We have Hugh. Hugh is a lazy that I've never had before. I'm gonna think about it. Mine is Shari and Dilbez is Del. Do you want them to like be at a cafe together? Those are really cool villagers. A lot of people are freaked out by Del because he's literally a boat, but we can put Del and Shari. They're not particularly beloved villagers, but I like them just fine. Kaleem, hello. I don't know where there's some plot with Apollo and Whitney. I mean, yeah, there was some plot. Heck yeah. I actually really like the fact that from watching the Animal Crossing movie, this over at Angry Coconut has Whitney and Margie together as a lesbian couple. And I just think that is the cutest thing. My sister has Shari as her starter. I like Shari a lot. I don't know why people don't like her. I know they call her pea hands, but it's like, listen, I like villagers based off of real animal species, and that just happens to be that animal species. Yeah, Tro just jump scared you. You like My Neighbor Totoro? We've been trying to get my son to watch films. We have not gotten there yet. We've not gotten there. We thought that he would like Kiki's Delivery Service, and not really into long films yet. He just wants to watch Miss Rachel or Super Simple Songs. Although I will say that he loves Kay's live streams. Really loves watching Kay Daisy play Animal Crossing. Until he thinks that, similar to when we play Animal Crossing together, he tries to tell Kay, no, we're gonna play music, or we're going to sleep, we're going to do village, like we're going to visit dream addresses. I'm like, honey, that's a recording. She can't hear you. I'm sorry. I don't know that either of us care, other than those would be an orange cat and the camo frog. We can, hold on. Aside from Tabby, is there an orange cat? You know what we could do? We could do Monique and Camo Frog together. Would you like that? Monique has, she's always a villager that I miss, but Monique is a really fun one. If she wants to do a cat, we can do that. Oh, we could do Tangy. We could do Tangy and Camo Frog. Britters, thank you. Wow, I don't know Animal Crossing today. Do you want to do that? We can do a Camo Frog and Tangy together. Speaking of single moms that we love and respect, hi Astrid. Yeah, we can do that. Is that something that you two would be interested in doing? Sure. Okay. Here, let me remind myself somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna end the poll. I'm gonna do, oh, remind me, Tangy and Camo Frog in, gosh, also Scott, hello. I'm gonna pin this message. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a bubble break. We'll do another one. So now I'll be reminded. That said, Shari is a good villager because she likes the gardens, at least according to my younger niece. I mean, younger nieces are almost always correct. Almost always. Scott, did you pre-order the Switch 2? Did that happen? Did that happen? Hi, what are you doing? Oh, are you stretching? So, here, hold on. Oh no, I'm not gonna bother him. He's sleeping. I was about to like do the stretching. But friends, if you've been in the office goblin position, please be sure to, you know, turn left to right. You know, wiggle your fingers and toes again. If you need to stand up, go stand up. Get some water. If you haven't eaten yet, try to eat something. Tell me what you're eating, because I'm trying to decide whether or not I want the leftover pizza or if I want to do something else. Haven't decided. I decided not to. New house is going to be super expensive for now, so saving money, that's entirely fair. That's entirely fair. Absolutely fair. I was watching on Pat's stream that people were ordering multiples, and I was like, wow. Like, I'm no judgment, like curiosity, compassion, but I'm just like, wow. I could not imagine. I don't think I'm going to have more than one Animal Crossing island for the Switch 2 if we get, you know, a new game. Shelby wants to know South Korean pizza like. I'll get there in a minute. But anyway, friends, let's do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. And a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. So Korean pizza is an experience. There are some places that have actually like a Neapolitan certificate saying that they do make Neapolitan pizzas correctly. But pizza is one of those things that Korea is very creative and uses a lot of different food combinations that you wouldn't consider. Like there's this one that we tried where they were skinny fries that had condensed milk drizzled all over it, so it was sweet. But for the most part, because pizza is really expensive in Korea, we usually just go to Costco for the cheese pizza because you can get a big pie for like 15 bucks. Whereas if you buy something from the Pizza Hut or Domino's or something that's like a medium pie, that's about $30. So I would say that if you're interested in like a really weird experience where they add, what's like weird things that they add? They'll add, there's bulgogi pizza, which is not weird. That's delicious. They'll add corn to their pizza. They'll, because cheese and corn and egg typically go together in Korea. They'll add shrimp to it quite a lot. My favorite addition to any pizza pie here is sweet potato wedges. Oh, so good. There's actually this restaurant that makes like a pizza where it's mashed buttered sweet potato and then they put cheese on it and then that's it. It's so good. Potatoes with sugar? No, I'll have mayo. Seriously. Lasagna? Yummy. You have a colleague who ordered multiple to scalp? Oh man. Darth Val, hello. It's been a hot minute. How are you doing? Mac and cheese with green chili? Yummy. I made some chunky tomato soup with some leftover tomato yesterday, so I'll probably have that later. Oh, that sounds really good. That's really good. It sounds amazing. Yeah, no, the sweet potato thing. I did not think that sweet potato on pizza would be so good. Like I like potato wedges on pizzas as well. I think the weird mashup that we used to do for D&D was a vegetarian pizza that had potato wedges, peppers, onions, and it was cheese filled in the crust, and then some other spicy pepper, and then something else. Sometimes we added corn. I'm sus of the sweet potato on pizza. Trust me. It is good. You need to like mash up the sweet potato so it's like a mashed potato thing with butter. Put that on pizza dough, put cheese on top of that, cook that sucker. Oh, so good. It's so good. We had scallop, crab, and mussels and Alfredo pasta for, oh, Rebel, that sounds delicious. Oh my gosh. You're making teriyaki chicken and roasted broccoli for, oh, y'all. Okay, maybe I'll, I don't know what I'm doing for lunch. No. No, Shino, you were not bringing your chaos to this island. This island is free of your chaos. No. No. Where are we at for our ticket? Oh, this was our last ticket. Okay, well, we're going to collect the shells, and then we're going to get some arting in. Because we need to draw two new characters. Stop making me hungry, I just ate dinner. Doodles, have you ever heard of second dinner? Have you heard of literally 11sies? 11sies is coming up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, what has Shino done? What hasn't Shino done? What hasn't Shino done? Mostly, the most recent transgression, Sean, I'll tell you the tale, was that I was starting an island and I was villager hunting for the first 3 plots. And I ended on Shino, but I didn't want Shino on the island. And so I said, okay, fine, I'm going to autofill the Peppy plot. Guess who autofilled the Peppy plot? Sean, I'll give you one guess. One guess of who autofilled the Peppy plot. It was Shino. It was Shino. All right, so I need to move my nonsense. So let me actually... Also, I've been muted this entire time with Elgato. I'm so sorry, friends. We could have been playing music. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that that was a thing. My bad. But yeah, we'll be doing some Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions. So I need to move a couple of things over. So it's going to take me a couple of seconds. And then we're going to do the live stream in there. Stalker Shino, exactly. Shino is not the new Stu. Stu is endearing, okay? Stu has an emote. An emu. Stu has an emote. If we found Stu on this villager hunt, I may consider taking him without a Stu challenge. I'm just saying. All right, let me move this up because it's gonna. Oh my god, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. Has an emo. You heard it here first. Okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot that it was a cherry blossom. Here we go. All right. Friends, this is my incredibly enormous, I know you can't probably hear me, my incredibly enormous drawing tablet. So let me move this and move you over to here, if it'll work. Hello? Hello? Fasty. There we go. And then I think we were working towards a spirit index, right? That's what we were doing. So activity, kitchen. Uh-oh. Also, I unlocked the cinnamon roll spider, which is so cute. Don't forget the hand sock. Isn't Stu already on the island? He is not. Not on this island. He was on the hard mode 2.0 island. And that may or may not be no longer around. Maybe possibly. So, hold on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Right there. I need a bigger desk, y'all. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello. I know this is riveting content, friends. Oh, don't break the thing though. That's 1, 2, 3. Did it work? Did it work? Yes, it did. Great. Cool. And then hand sock. Actually, can you all hear me here? Can you hear me here? Is it working? Because if it's working, I'm gonna move you over here. Move that there. Cool. Gotta take a shower? Go take your shower. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Can you hear me? Awesome. All right. That actually works out really well because I don't need to see my face. But let's open up the screen. And then, oh, I can probably actually listen to music too. Right, right. Can you hear the music? That's the other question. All right. Yeah, let's find out who we're going to be searching for today. Best enjoyed at the dinner table, a perfect treat for when the weather is gloomy. Make sure the surface is clean and tidy, and a spirit can help. Ooh, okay, so dinner table. So that would be eating. And then the lighting would be evening, and then it's gonna be gloomy, right? There we go. And then we need to have a clean dinner table. So we also need to change the spirit companion. Where is it? There we go. And then color. So cute. Let's go with yellow. Oh, I can't purchase because I'm Poe. Okay. There we go. Then let's change the music. What is this music thing called? It's called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It's available on Steam. You can buy it. The base game is just fine, but there's also a DLC that you can enjoy. Let's see, how about... There we go. And then I think I'm gonna actually, like, lower the rain a little bit. There we go. Say hello to him, and then let's get to drawing, shall we? Hold on. There we go. And then, see if I can move this over here. Hold on, there we go. So you all can hear me, you all can see me, hopefully. And then we're gonna open, there we go. So, we need to remove this for a minute. And then let's put here. Yep. Then we have the villagers. Okay. So let's take a look at what this entire thing looks like right now. There we go. So where are we going to put Tangy and Dell? Probably going to have to be like... Actually, we're gonna clear this. We're gonna clear that. Yeah, we can have, we'll have them like right here. So this will be their space. Tangy and Camo Frog, thank you. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we're gonna unpin the message. You had stew on your island, Neoblitz? That's so cool. Plop them cuddling in the corner. Yeah, that would be cute. Oh yeah, you know what we can do? Here, we can have them like... Here's a... Should probably have them like right here, right? Okay. So, need to get Dell up. Let's see, where is the... Oh, here we go. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do... Hanging... I think another thing I want to figure out how to do, aside from using this as a standing desk, is that I think I need to get a pull-out thing for my keyboard, because I have to like go around, and that's a little frustrating. So one day we're going to create a pull-out keyboard thing. Okay, so Tangy and ACNH. Okay, so we have Tangy. And then Camo Frog. Tacopi Rabbit, how are you? How is your island going? Okay, let's see. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna be very easy about how we face this. Okay. Then that's gonna move here, and we're gonna make this a lot bigger. Do that. Right there. Okay. And then the cats are so hard for me to draw for some reason. We're gonna make her a lot larger. Met a new villager on each day. That's so cool. Yeah, Chester was a generous donation. Okay, so I think let's have you facing this way. And then, okay. Let's do, we're gonna remove this for a minute. Okay. I need to see how tall Camo Frog and the Cat Frog ACNH. Let's try that. I want to see their dimensions. So Cat Frog ACNH. Let's see. All right. Not helpful, but we'll figure it out. I'll just wing it. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. If you know, you know. I do know. Okay, I think need to make him a little bit smaller, like. All right. Okay. I just saw a kangaroo on this island. They were like a silhouette in the distance. It was Carrie. Oh, that's fun. Jeremiah and Camo Frog are the best croakers. Let me be honest. I was not quite sure how I felt about Camo Frog because I'm just not a camo person. But there are some stans in the community like Kay who really made him endearing. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to decide, like, there's a lot of people facing this way, and I think I want them to be facing this way. And then what we can do is actually have the chairs. So let's have... Okay, we're gonna put that there. So we're gonna turn this off. And then compared to, okay, that's still, okay, cool. Then just making sure that it all, yeah, that actually works. Kitty, hello. Impossible for them to be the best frogs when Henry is out there. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Actually, I'm gonna move this a little bit right here. Lift you up here. Oh, I need to set like a timer because I'll just keep drawing. So here, let's set a timer. And let's do 20 minutes. And then start. There we go. How's the art doing? We're well, I mean, we have fully funded the camera, which is very exciting. And feeling very grateful for just this community in general. And then, oh wait, we need to have it like that. There. So then let's move these villagers a little bit like right here. Let's make sure that this is gonna... Yeah, no, that could work. And then maybe we can put some like ambiance and trees and like maybe some flowers here. Yeah, that's something we can do. Yeah, we can do that. And then let's do a quick... Okay. Balance is a little off going this way, but I think it's okay. You love Kit? I love how much they added to the Cozy Kitchen DLC. I know, it's ridiculous. You've raised a compelling argument. I've had Henry and I liked him. Yeah, no, Henry's pretty cute. Henry's pretty cute. But yeah, no, Kit is, I think, one of my favorite kangaroos. Okay, let's remove that. So we need, although wait. How much bigger? Yeah, okay, that's about right. That's about right. We're gonna put Tangy like right here. And then we're gonna move Ammo Frog right here. Maybe like, and like right there. Yeah, like right there. Didn't work on the very next island that was worth a shot. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Wait, how big is the cafe chairs? Like, how... Oh yeah, no wait, this is low. This is low. Never mind. These are low seats, right? Let me see. Camo Frog. Not root. Roost. That's not helpful either. That's not helpful either. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, so the seats are low. Never mind. So we'll do that. And then, well, maybe I can put like the seats here. Yeah, like. And then maybe we can have like something here too. Maybe. And then... Yeah, I don't know. This I'll worry about later. Kit's been on your island for 3 years? Wow. I think I've tried really hard to have a continuation with villagers, so I know that Antonio and Vasta are from Redwood, which was from 2023. So they've been around for a while. Let's see. Let's see, where is Camo Frog? And then, ouch, trying to, that, oh wait, drawing camo. And then Tangy. Tex has been on your island for 3 years. You've had your island since 2022. Bill's your original jock. Parker, Bill is still your OG 2020 jock. Wow. That's wild. Let's see. My native fruit is peaches. That's cool. I'm so sick of butt fruit personally. I wish I could change out the fruit. I think Camo Frog should be a little bit shorter. We love a short king in this economy. I mean, actually, that kind of worked. As you can see, friends, I am not a very clean sketcher, so there you go. There you go. instead having a there, maybe we can do some lights or something. Let's do that. Yours is Renee. Renee and Sheldon are still on your island. Oh, that's so cool. Listen, I love Renee. Renee the rhino is so underrated. If you put her in like a denim jacket with like a checkered do-rag, she looks like the lipstick lesbian we all want to be. Like she's amazing. Okay, I need to find Monstera. No, wait, no. Yeah, Monstera. There we go. And she's so cute. She's so cute. Oh wait, no. We can do like the plant partition. Yeah, we can do like the plant partition here. Like right here. Yeah, like right here. So it adds a little bit more of like privacy. Yeah, like that. And then we can add the Monstera. Yeah, like right there. And then maybe we can add, what are other plants that are in the, we can do a yucca plant. Where's the, do the yucca plant like right here. Actually, no, like right here. Or no, maybe I should just do the Monstera again. I think I'm just gonna do Monstera again. Monstera makes it so much easier. Or the fan palm. The Shafalala. The Shafalala, that's what I call it. That's also a good one. I think it's called Shaflera. Lara. Shaflera, there we go. There we go. And then we'll add like a few things like right there. Yeah, there we go. And maybe I can add a, I don't know. Isn't there a succulent thing like right here? So we can add like maybe a little succulent right here. I just remember the sh and the foofs. Yeah, me too. Enjoy your shower, Lavender. Enjoy your shower. You know what like really tickles me is that I get to create illustrations with all of you and like build this with people donating and just like figuring out who we can add. It's just it brings me a lot of joy. So thank you for being part of this. I'm really tickled. Okay, let's do. Let's see. Remove that. No, I need to do that one because we're gonna actually. Okay, Miss Tangy. There we go. know. It's coming along great. Thank you. We also get to celebrate villagers that aren't often celebrated. Like Chester and Stu. Camo Frog. I love getting to share my passions with others in a fun, community-driven way, and today I was talking about Animal Crossing with some of my students. Bridges, that's so cool. What did you talk to them about? One of them mentioned seeing a fan art of a cat with a different colored eyes, and I was immediately like, Raymond, and showed them a picture. It was him. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Right. Let's see. Camo Frog. He's wearing an MVP. I also just love the fact that there's so much lore that can happen in various people's islands, like why people have beef with certain villagers and not others. Exactly, love my job. Informing the youth about the Raymond disaster of 2020. Oh my god. I wonder how different the next Animal Crossing is going to be with how people went about playing Animal Crossing, because I think I just want to work with the island I have, right? Like I don't want to reset. I want to have like a forever island. I'll worry about that later. Oh, we're at a break. All right, well, we can save this. And then, I guess because I wasn't even playing with the sound on for Animal Crossing, we can just, oh my gosh, hello, there we go. There we go, Elgato. Hello, my poor character has been waiting this entire time. Okay, I'm gonna move the chat over here. People actually charged just to come to their island and view him. They were like, what? I know. I know. I know. Actually, we're gonna do... We're gonna do this instead. There we go. Then there. Perfect. Cool. All right, where's my... I'm gonna take a break. And then let's do the 10 tickets and then we'll move on and do another one. 2 Forever Islands, and I love them both. Mama Cat, I'm so jealous. I really kind of wish that I kept Everkeep. Because I know that there are some people who have their islands from like 2021 before the 2.0 update, and some of them have kept them since 2022, but I don't know. The content creation aspect of Animal Crossing was so interesting because when you were in the design part, just dismantling your entire island to do it all over again is a lot of work. And I think I like doing the work. I actually enjoy dismantling what I've been working on. I used to get so stressed out about it, and now it's a lot better. Let's see what to do with that. My character wore almost that exact same fit for ages. Isn't it a great fit? It's a great fit. My favorite thing was this whole, like, the whole thing with Raymond wearing the maid outfit. That was like so iconic. My island is your forever island, Yoblets. That's all cool. That's so cool. I worked on both for so long. Catland is really special. Mama Cat, is that your all cat island? I'm assuming it is. All right, let's see. Who can we find? It's Marina. Oh, I haven't had Marina since 2020. No, wait, no, that's not true. That's not true. I've had Marina before. I've had her on multiple islands. Don't think I want Marina. I don't think I need 3 normals. I've already had the 3 normal situation. I don't think I need another one. You got after Fauna after 117 tickets in 2 days. Wild. Wait, I wonder if I can do this. Hold on, I'm gonna be like a pro streamer. Let's do this. Can I like move all of you? I can. Look at that. I am incredible because I can read and also play at the same time. Marina lives on my island. I redecorated her house into a library. That's so cute. I tried really hard to like maintain the vibe of their original layout, but it's moved to this point where I've redecorated their houses so many times and I'm trying so hard to, you know, maintain like what friendships they have with the villager pictures in their houses. It's like it's progressed to a really weird situation. But I don't know, like I think maybe I'll turn Vestas into a true blue laundromat like I did, like Eunice has, because that would be a really cute idea. All cat took months of villager hunts and getting lucky at the campsite. Oh my gosh. Oh, Britters, that's exciting. Yeah, this is the island that I want to 100% everything before the next Animal Crossing comes out. And I'm pretty far along with a lot of things, but at some point I really need to play. Survive Camp Island will also stick around for quite a while since I want to build up some lore. The villagers have already been super dramatic so far. Y'all, Mint and Vesta have been pleasant. Like in the plaza, they waved to each other and I was going, okay, queens. You clearly got over whatever the issue it was. And speaking of the girl whose name I always forget, hello Monique, who's also a cutie pie. Also a cutie pie. Also, her eyebrows are amazing. She reminds me of my grandmother, actually. Wild. Who am I looking for? Farting. Hello. No, don't worry about it. I'm kind of just looking for whomever vibes with me. I don't have a lazy on the island, and we haven't had a lazy on the island for a while, so I was thinking of a lazy, but I'm also thinking of villagers that I've never had before. And Monique is somebody that I've never had before, but that means, y'all, I would have 3 snooties, and I don't think I can survive that level of snootiness. But yeah. I had Monique on Wild World and loved her sass. She looks like a sassy girl, and I love the sass. I do, but I already have 2 snooties. And I already have a snooty cat. Olivia cannot leave the island, ever. Ever, 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 ever. I have Boomer and Cube on your island. Oh, that's so cool. I like Boomer a lot. I like the penguins. The more that I think about it, like, I love the sheep. The sheep are great in theory, but I think my favorite species in Animal Crossing are the penguins. There's no bad penguin. There's no bad penguin at all. I just think they're all adorable. Yeah, who are your favorite species? Like, if like, I do believe in my heart of hearts that we say, oh, it's the dogs and the cats, but I'm like, there are some cats that I don't know how I feel about, or dogs I don't know how I feel about, or the rabbits, but I like all the penguins. Penguins are your favorite species too? Let's go. The wolves? Yeah, the wolves are good. You know... Oh wait, who's this? Zoe. No, I've already had Zoe, and I don't need 3 normals. Hi, cat. How are... Buddy, you're not kicking me off my chair. You're not kicking me off my chair. Hi. No. I like Zoe a lot. She reminds me of an alien that is trying really hard to be like an animal that people can recognize, and that's what she went with. It's like she ended up in South America, found an anteater, and it's like that is what the super species of this planet is. The kangaroos and the dogs, yeah, and the deers, yeah. It's a deer probably. Yeah, no, the deers are really cute. I like the deers. But I also, there are some deers that I just don't like Shino. The villagers on the survivor camp so far, your starters, Deirdre and Tybalt. Oh, see, Tybalt is a villager I really wanted. And then Boomer, Pippi, and Sally, Rodney. Oh, I like Rodney a lot. Speaking of sleep, I have Willow and... Oh, speaking of sheep, I have Willow and Muffy on the island. Poor Willow. She was on my hard mode island for 24 hours. Like, 24 hours. IRL time. And then she was kicked out because the rule states that a campsite visitor can kick out whomever they want. And I was like, I literally just got her on the island. So one day I'll get Willow on an island sometime. She reads sapphic stories. She knows my bestie. Okay, well, we can have a messy lesbian then, I guess. We can do that. You have a good idea for Rodney, but I've already had 10 in mind, so we'll see. That's fair. Probably replacing Rodney, I have Freya and Fret. Ooh. I have never had Fret before. And there's a few of the wolves that I would like to have. I'm not a fan of Audie, although I love her design. It's just, she and I don't vibe. And, can we, like, can you sit on my lap? Oh, thank you. This is August, by the way, if you are new. He thinks he's a little cushion in the back, and he's been very sleepy. So crazy to me of how people are making their islands. I started in 2020 and still on the same island. That's okay. I mean, as like a content creator, it's always really difficult to feel like you can't just take your time. And that's where burnout happens. So no, you're playing the game the way that you like. I see you, Bubbles. Bubbles, I don't know. I've never had her. There's nothing wrong with her. It's all by name association. Is this my, like, getting over trauma era? What do we think of Bubbles? August, the lumber support cat, yes. I don't know how I feel about Bubbles. I don't think I want Bubbles on this island. No. I can have emotional growth at some other time. Also, I was literally talking about getting a lazy. Yeah, he's my little cushion. He likes to sleep, like he doesn't like to really sleep on top of people. He likes to be against them. So when I'm laying on the couch, he'll get like right by my legs, and because I'll sit with a V, and so he'll get between the V. And he also likes to be behind me in the chair because I think it's support. What does my island name mean? Lagom is a Swedish word that basically talks about moderation. It's not too much, not too little, just enough. And in 2023, I had made the conscious decision to stop trying to like chase FOMO, like trying to keep up with everybody else, because I literally couldn't. And I made 2024 my goal to just find peace with where I was at. You know, accepting that I can't do it all because I have other obligations, and Lagom was this way for me to play Animal Crossing the way that I enjoyed playing, and it was a very transformative experience. Species cubs, also the bears. I tend to like the bears, but my favorite has been Kiki though. Oh yeah, no, Kiki's a great villager. Yeah, I've always strived to be very intentional with the games that I play, and when you start as like a gaming content creator, there's this pressure to always like be doing what other people are doing because of the algorithm, and because, you know, you want to be part of the cool table. And I made the conscious decision to not chase fame and to not chase this belief that my value as a person comes from subscribers or viewers or strangers on the internet. And I would rather have my community grow holistically, where I get to learn about people the same way that they learn about me, you know, with boundaries, obviously. And so I may not have all the same numbers of subscribers with the people who've grown alongside me, but, you know, the community that we have created is pretty great. And oh, speaking of bears, it's Grizzly. I love Grizzly. Grizzly is such a great bean. But I cannot have 3 crankies. No matter how much I love him, I cannot. All right. Hi, buddy. I know, you're not sitting the way that you like. I'm sorry. I know. But I need to sit the way that I like because I'm bigger than you, and you can fit into other chairs. We got new chairs for our kitchen replaced. Because, well, we got our kitchen chairs replaced because somebody, I'm not going to name names, the cats, had torn them up. And so I have to order new covers for them because they're the same chairs that were replaced. Whenever I build an HHP, I feel so pro and great at interior decorating, but my home is, I'm so confused with going on. Do you use the Sketch app that you're given after Happy Home Paradise? I think it's like, what, 40, 50 houses? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because that's a really great way to use the app to create like interiors that are available to you, and then you can either get that specific item with, you know, through Happy Home, or if you used Order Bots on Treasure Islands, you can find those specifically. You've inspired me to do a Japanese market. Let's go, doodles. Hi, kitty. How are ya? You're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, we're so grateful for you and Oliver, despite the shenaniganery. You used it one spell try. That's actually, so I'm not good at fake buildings. I actually use that specifically to make fake buildings, and I do a lot better with it. Slay J, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh my gosh, how did you have your performance yet with the traveling children's show? How was it? How are you doing? How you doing? Did you pre-order the Switch 2 out of curiosity? You've had many, yes. I hope you're taking care of yourself and your voice. Hi, I'm looking at you. Sorry, my cat's distracting. All right, where are we at? We are on ticket number 6. We have Benedict. I've already had Benedict. No, I don't have that kind of money. No, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Oh my god. Oh. I need to get those chairs. I don't know if you've seen them on Instagram, but they are heavily marketed for like being for cats because they'll that you can like move out the chair so the cats will sit there. I'm like, that's not what my cats will do though. They'll still insist on sitting the same way that they like. Are you done? Here, buddy. We have like 3 chairs in here. Come here. Hold on. Hold on. 3 chairs in here. I'll put those right here. There you go. Your own chair. Goodness gracious. You have a scaredy cat. Cats have 3 personalities, either absolute angel, a demon who barks and destroys the house, or a scaredy cat who throws up a lot but is the sweetest. Well, I mean, both of mine are super angels and demons. And stop chewing on... Okay, speaking of being a demon, hold on. I'm gonna kick him out. You need to go. You need to go. Okay. You need to go. Oh my gosh. He also does this thing where he'll get underneath my computer and start playing with my cords because he knows that it will drive me bananas. And that I'll get really mad. But then he'll, like, I'll get up and he'll see that I want to feed him. You did some acting yourself, voice acting for a cartoon show on YouTube? That's so cool. You've had 15 performances in the past 3 weeks. I'm so tired. Yeah, I bet. I bet. How old is he? August is not quite a year old. He'll be a year old in June. We've made his birthday June 10th because that's the last day of school for HubSmod. And then we made Oliver's birthday 4/20 for reasons. One, it's just like he was born in April, and I was like, that'll be easy to remember. 4/20, sure. So Oliver is over a year at this point. Spritz the child, seriously. I don't have water near here. I try really hard not to do that, but thankfully we've gotten to the point where we tell them to get down and they get down. I did some self-care today and went to the hair salon. Ooh, what'd you do at the hair salon? Did you get a haircut? Did you color your hair? The first 3 years they're goobers, but once they turn 4, they're a bunch of older middle-aged goobers. I've heard that up until 2 years old, they're so. And also because they are indoor cats, we live in an apartment, they are more destructive than cats who are outside. But Rodeo, who is a lazy that, spoilers, is kind of important right now, but oh, that's so cool. I'm glad that we're starting to get lazies. Orange cats are a special kind of chaos. I've never had a orange cat. I was kind of hoping we would get one, but Oliver is basically an orange cat wearing a tuxedo, so we call him Duke Oliver of Orange. Because he has a single brain cell in that beautiful head of his, and we call August the Prince of Darkness, so it's Augustus Mischievous III, the Prince of Darkness. They have a very long titles, they do. Time for bed, Scott. Best of luck on the house. It was good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Got your highlights done. They didn't have time to cut my hair, but I'll get that done next week. My castmates are trying to get... Ooh, you would look nice with a bob, Jay, actually. I'm trying to actually grow my hair out so that it's at a bob. Right now, it's just like a curly fro that decides to be a menace. Peyton, hello. It's good to see you. I don't think I said hello to you. When my parents were dating for a few years, my dad got your mom an orange cat who was her baby, Elmo. Elmo hated my dad, stopped responding to the name Elmo after a while. Mine's full name is Rudy Toot Shenanigans, insert last name. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I love how cats like consistently get longer and larger names when you have them for a long time. It's also really weird how Like, I loved my rabbits, and I still love my rabbits. I miss them every day, but there was this fragility about rabbits in general, and just also the fact that Andra was a consistent health scare after another. But I realized that while it was truly a privilege to have rabbits in my life, cats make much more integration sense. Like, we can sleep with them, right? We don't have to worry about much of anything with them aside from the chaos that they do. But it's definitely a different way that we interact with them that I've missed having with animals. Who is this? This is Curly? No, it's not Curly. Oh, it is Curly. Hi, Curly. Mavis Dracula. Oh, your cat's full name is Flash, 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 Flash Arena. That's so cute. Mine is Abraham DeLacy, Casey Thomas O'Malley. That's so funny. Yeah, but calling Oliver Duke of Orange was, I think, my one of my proudest moments. Also, where are we at? Okay, we got 2 tickets left. We're collecting a lot of shells, though, which is nice. Also, I didn't realize something, and I don't know if this is true, but we can't get clams. We can get clams, no? We can't get clams on Mystery Islands. I was thinking that I could just, like, be on this island and get clams, but no, can't do that. From the Aristocrats, we call them Sweet Orange most days. Sensile Stone, which I already have. I gave her the middle name Dracula, it makes sense. No, that's fair. Both of my cats are very chewy. One unfortunately chews harder than he should. So I have to go like, no. A light tap of a no. Oliver is very gentle with his biting and his play. August is not. Your cat's nickname is Floofer, Mr. Floofy Pants, Orange Creamsicle, Little Goober, Orange Chonky, and Flash a Flash. That's cute. Our other cat is Aurora, Princess Deathbutt. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I think HubSpot named August the Prince of Darkness. So we call him our little dark prince. My mother always tells me off when I do that. Help, not menopause. Oh my gosh. My mother has a dog named Menopause. Oh, that's so funny. Menopause is hilarious. Oh man. The Predator? Yes. Mm-hmm. If she can wear an outfit, you can make her like the Predator for Halloween. You should, absolutely. You can make O'Malley a donkey from Shrek. Because he's like, oh, that's a lovely boulder. Yes, that's a good boulder. All right, let's see. We have Blanche. One of my aunt's cant is named DC. Oh, that's cute. Oh man. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a Golden Girls Island. And like, it's based off of Florida, right? But it's basically a retirement island that has the various villagers representing certain characters. Who would be Rose? Rosie would be Rose. Oh my gosh. And then we would have Sylvia would be Sylvia. And then, oh my gosh, I'm missing one. I'm missing one. B. Arthur. What was B. Arthur's character's name? Oh, Doodles. That's before your time. Golden Girls was a 1980s to 1990s show that revolved around 4 elderly women and the friendships and the conflicts that comes with all living together under the same roof. And it was truly revolutionary for its time because it referenced homosexuality during a time where being gay was very frowned upon in the States. It talked about the struggles of what it meant to be in a multi-racial relationship, which was very interesting to watch. It also talked about like women still pursuing and being loved after menopause, basically. And I just thought that was so cool. Classy, hello. Dorothy, thank you. Thank you, Dorothy. Was it a soap opera? No, I wouldn't say it was a what was it called? It was a sitcom. Classy, how are you doing? Amelia would be a good one for her because she's so tall. Yeah. Although, because there's no Dorothy. Although B could be B. Arthur, right? So you could have B, Blanche, and Rosie, and then Sylvia. And then, oh my God, what was Dorothy's ex-husband's name that kept going in and out of their lives and was just ridiculous? What's his name? And then you could have like Italian restaurants because they're all Italian. Or two of them are Italian. And ooh, we have Curlos. I've never had Curlos before. Stan, thank you. I mean, Stu could be Stan. Surely you are. Oh my gosh. Taco sheep. Love that. All right, I think, yep, this was the last ticket. So what we'll do is we'll gather more shells because I'm trying to work towards that that goal. Actually, how well are we doing with that? It'd be really sad if I was like wasting my time trying to get shells that I didn't need. Oh, here we go. I need 213. How many do I have? Clearly not that many. Clearly not that many. All right, but we're getting there. And then, wait, where's, yeah, we'll put it like right here. And then we'll put this like right here because it's bothering me. There we go. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. One random bit of info that I still remember is Pearl, Steven Universe VA, saying that Pearl's favorite show would be The Golden Girls. I could absolutely see that. Absolutely, 100%. Because, I mean, while it was predominantly very heteronormative, we had women confronting a lot of the struggles that are often not talked about publicly with like aging, menopause, beauty standards, you know, what to do with your life after society says that, well, you can't have children anymore, so what are you gonna do? And The Golden Girls was one of my comfort shows as a kid. That and The Nanny, I really loved. Watched it last year. It was really, oh, Kitty, yeah, no, I love The Golden Girls. That was like my sick day show that I would watch on repeat. I wasn't really a fan of the like the other sitcoms that came after because I think B. Arthur had left the show, but I really loved it. All right, so let's do 20 minutes. We're actually doing really well with time management. All right, also, I think we got a, let's see. I think we got a new friend. So let's do this and move that. Oh, it's being lured right now. Yep, okay, never mind. So Clip Studio Capture, there we go. Oh wait, I need to click on this. There we go. And then I need to make sure that I can see all of you. Here we go. Have you seen Mid-Century Modern? It gave me go. No, I have not. Also, is that Eli? Is that your name? All right. And then I need, where's this one? Is it, no. Yeah, this was the, There we go. Short for Elizabeth, just added in for a feminine touch. Ooh! I like that. That's a really cool name. I may need to... Oh. I get a little... Oh no, that works. That works. Your grandfather came up with it when you were little? I love that. Yeah, I always make the joke that the name I go by is the baby name that I never grew out of. Need to find the shluffalalala. That's also a show I need to finish watching is Steven Universe. I don't think I've watched the last season, really. Let's see, to this one. There we go. I got a new spirit? Oh, I did! Alright, let's take a quick break. Also, I need to, like, move this over here. Yeah, like, right there. Cool, cool, cool. Oop. Yeah, let's take a look, shall we? Oh, wait, no, wait. Ah! Oh! Oh no, it's adorable. New spirit discovered a Sarupi. Oh my gosh. Best enjoyed at the dinner table. Perfect treat for when the weather is gloomy. Make sure the surface is clean and tidy. A spirit can help. The origins of Sarupi are up for debate, but many spiritographers believe that when a goopy slurps up one too many sugary treats, its normally viscous body thickens into a soft, spongy material. Despite their newfound fluffiness, Sarupi still retain a gooey center, making them not just adorable, but delicious looking. The syrup-like substance on their head isn't just for show, it's their sticky core slowly seeping out. While still yet to witness the transformation firsthand, one thing is for certain that looking at Sarupi is enough to make me crave pancakes. I mean, I want pancakes now. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's go see this adorable spirit companion. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the different colors. The blueberry. Oh wait, I'm hiding it. Hold on, sorry. And then looks like it's a strawberry or something. I don't know if I can afford that yet, but so cute. That is so cute. That is so cute. That is darling. I am... What is this game? Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions, yes. It's a focus Pomodoro timer with the elements of... Yes, it is so cute. Yeah, you can change the decor of your kitchen, which I moved around my kitchen a little bit. Yes, I'm gonna work towards another one. Yes, let's do it. So we need... Simmer slowly over low heat. Do not overboil. Listen to the bubbles. Try brewing some tea while you wait. I'm brewing some tea while you wait. Okay. We're gonna turn that off. Let's get back to a morning maybe. No, wait. Daytime. There we go. And we need to be doing an activity. Simmering. And then it needs to be slightly bubbling. And then I think we need the tea. Yeah, like right there. And then I think we need a different character. Hold on. Wardrobe. Spirit companion. Do we need that one? Go back. There we go. I know you can't see her, but she's very cute. She's super cute. There we go. Now let's get back to... Hello, hello. There we go. There we go. Okay, need to figure out the Monstera situation. So... And then... I'll bring chat back up. Maybe that would be helpful. Maybe that would be helpful. Where is the thing? Here we go. Tangy is so precious. I remember seeing her in the original GameCube game. Oh my gosh. Actually, Kitty, I'm going to pin your comment because I've noticed that people have been asking for it. There you go. All right, and then we're gonna do... I love Pomodoro timers that double as games. I get distracted easily, but instead of taking them away, it just regulates distractions. Yeah, I like that too. I really do. All right. So now we have the line art part. So we're going to turn this blue, move this down here. Here we go. You had to tell your son it sounds like something you enjoy. Oh yeah, no, it's great. I have a lot of hours with it. It's very fun, and you get to earn little spirits. The only thing I will say though is that I'm not saying that all lo-fi sounds the same. A lot of lo-fi sounds the same, and I have had issues with people trying to claim copyright of songs that I'm using, even though it's like I'm clearly showing, like I'm showing you that I'm playing a game, like right here, you know? And so there were people who insisted that, you know, they can share this music, and I'm going, Bestie Boo, you've done this 3 times and it has not worked for you. So maybe stop stealing my revenue and do something better with your life, please. I might try myself, saw Strawberry Spirit. Oh, there's a lot of strawberry coloration. And if you get the holiday one, you can get a lot of different like winter holiday stuff. And what I love about Spirit City is that it has heavy support for queer identities. It also has a lot of support for various celebrations throughout the world, like Lunar New Year, Halloween. They have a lot of the winter holiday stuff like Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and more of just like the Yule vibes, but also Christmas. So I really like it. What is he? Oh, he's wearing like the gingham shirt. What is with, oh god. There we go. It's like, what is with that arm? Elf. The game lets you use wheelchairs as desks. Yeah, so they're really conscientious about that, and the music's really nice. They have a lot of different ones. And then I can't draw walking today, so we're just gonna let him be a disembodied body thing for now. Yeah, for some reason his walking is difficult for me to draw. But as a reminder, friends, if you have donated to make this a reality, please be sure to put your information in the Google Drive that's in the description below. I mean, not the Google Forms in the description below, so that I can gift you what you helped me work towards. Do I want to like go like that? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm a line art person anyway. Okay. One question, what's the platform that you are drawing in? I am using Clip Studio Paint. And you can have as many questions as you want, don't worry about it. Do that. Do I have a merch store? I wonder if you would consider selling the digital version when it's done. Yeah, I can do that. I do. It's on Fourth Wall. I have not done much of anything with it, but it does have merch on it. It's old merch though. Oh! All right, we're gonna finish our good pal. I wonder if I could turn this into a t-shirt. That'd be fun. The vibes are entirely too chill. I'm nodding off at work. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, we got a full spread of villagers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe one is visiting the person at the resident representative. But yeah, we're gonna, I think, do one more stack. Did I save? I did. And then we'll call it for the day. Artsy stream put me to sleep the other night. I completely passed out. I mean, listen. If I am able to put you in a sense of calm where you are able to chill out. I love that for you. Sorry, not sorry. I think Pat had mentioned that it's truly the biggest flex to be that comforting that people fall asleep. You'd buy it as a shirt? Yeah, I'll see. I may make it into a tote bag or something, or maybe it'll be like something for a notebook or something. I don't know. I have it at 600 DPI, which is a high res. It's high res, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Crafty Gamer, that's okay. Like, listen. I don't know how much I would sell for it as a digital option because, like, I don't know. But I do need to get back into, like, actually having merchandise. I would like to do that. You love it on a shirt? I like to use their VODs to sleep for background noise, gives them a good watch time and also sleeps. You mean to tell me that you have me on the background while I'm playing Little Nightmares too? A bag or a shirt? Yeah, maybe I'll do a tote bag. We were just talking about Pat. Pat, come get your girl. She misses you. My panic is soothing. You actually watched me you were falling asleep while I was going, no, 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 no. Wow, that's funny. That's so funny. Yeah, that's a flex, man. I didn't realize that I was so comforting. I'm really self-conscious of my voice, actually. Because sometimes I feel like my voice sounds so nice and bright, and then sometimes I sound like this, you know? But I think that everyone's really self-conscious of their voice, usually. But we got a lot done, y'all. I'm getting the shells that I need. We got some good art done. I fell asleep during one of the... Really? That's funny. That's super funny. Well, I'm hoping that over the next couple of weeks that I finish Little Nightmares. 40 tickets in, still no kit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Also, why did I freeze? That was weird. That was super weird. My camera has been glitching for some reason. 42. Shut up, it's nice. Or rather, don't shut up. Wait, where are we at? Okay. You know what? We may just use these 2 stacks and just call it. Yeah, I don't know who I'm looking for, really. You know what I should have done? I totally forgot to do. I was planning on amiiboing in Marty, the Sanrio villager, the cub, because I've never had Marty before, and I thought that would be really fun. I totally forgot to do that. The joys of making plans when you're sick, right? The joys of making plans when you're sick. Also, can you all hear me still okay? Because I'm not used to the camera being so... not the camera, the microphone being so far away. I don't sound muted or anything or far away at all. It's my girl. It's my girl. Hello. Bianca, whose name I totally forgot. Wow. Also, I have not had water this entire time. You know, I'm also going to be super honest. If I find Maddie on this hunt, I may bring her back. I really miss Maddie. Maddie was unhinged as heck. She was such a great villager. She was the OG Peppy for this island, and I really liked having her. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so what are my plans? What are my plans for today? I have a video that I absolutely need to get done today. And then I need to work on game development. There's like this thing with a file path that I need to fix because I'm working on creating a save game component, and I moved my Godot to a different file system than what is expected on, you know, when you save your game. And so I need to do I need to change that. And I don't know how to do that just yet. I want to change the music actually. I'm feeling like this is nice, but I kind of want to do something about yeah, we'll do that one. And just a reminder from anyone that's like thinking about stealing my revenue from money, I am using Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions and Goldie, one of the original 10 on the island. I miss you. Just let you know that you're not gonna win. Just putting it out there. Don't try to steal my revenue, bestie. It doesn't work. Yeah, I like Goldie. Goldie was a really nice villager to have on the island. I was literally just thinking about how I miss Goldie. Oh, I know, right? A fruit wreath. Oh, I already have it. Okay, we're gonna put you here. And then we're gonna put you here. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We have 30. Oh my gosh, I need so many shells. When you mentioned you miss Maddie, I was like, oh, Goldie, I know. Well, I had both Maddie and Goldie on the island at the same time. And Goldie and Buck were a thing for a bit, and Maddie and Stu were a thing for a bit, which is really fun. Buck was just thirsty for all the girls, though. Like, all of them. You have Daisy, and I feel like they're too similar. Yeah, well, Daisy's my birthday twin, so I am biased. I'm biased. Having Daisy come back would be nice. She's also like, it's so sad to say about my birthday twin, but like, I'm already me. I don't need another birthday twin. I don't need somebody else celebrating my birthday with me on my birthday, although that's always really fun. I wasn't sure how I felt about her, but like, I really grew to like her a lot. Yeah, no, she's a really fun birthday twin. Every year on my birthday, I've made it a habit to invite her to the roost so that we can have a birthday celebration together. I just wish that she knew it was her birthday. I wish she knew it was her birthday, and I wish she knew that it was my birthday. Yep. Yes, it is. All right, let me see. Daisy's absolutely adorable. The faces that she makes while she's reading with her little glasses on and oh no. Speaking of a queen, this is my favorite penguin. I love Frigga. Do I want 3 snooties on the island? Your birthday's the 17th? That's so cool. Do I want Frigga on this island? You know what? No. You know what? I think I may have Frigga as amiibo. I think when Mint gives me her photo, I'll replace Mint with Frigga. That's what we'll do. So I would love to have Frigga on the island at some point. I really love her. She's a great villager. Wow, we're getting a lot of DIYs though. Lots of shells. Doing great with that. I probably have a lot of shells in my inventory that I can sell to. A stone lion dog. Man, I'm getting all of these recipes repeated. There. I love Prince, Mama Cat. He's one of my favorite frogs. I love Prince a lot. When I had my my first ever island, I went with a fairy tale theme. And so I went with Prince for the Frog Prince. Oh my gosh, wait, do I actually have those photos? Hold on. I may actually have those photos. Hold a minute. You think your twin is Gloria? That sounds right. Gloria is a Scorpio. Where is it? Oh my god, the amount of photos that I have in this game is ridiculous. I'm sorry if this is hurting people's eyes. Kid Cat? Aw. I like Kid Cat. Mallory? I like Mallory too. Okay, wait, let me see. Where was it? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is my first ever island. Wait. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. So I went with a theme, a fairy tale theme. So like I did so many like photos and stuff. We did the Red Riding Hood. We did Puss in Boots. Stella's one of my favorites. We did the Ugly Duckling, and I got Freckles, even though Freckles is amazing. I love Allie. This was the Prince one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this was like when I actually used Harv's Island to do photos. And this was like one of my first sets of like doing custom code stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Your birthday twin is heck no. And this was a party where they're causing drama. Thank you. Yeah, no, this is from like 2021. This was very early 2021. Thank you. They are still available. I actually made sure that with the maxi skirt dress thing that it was available for every skin tone. Like not the Halloween skin tones, but every other skin tone so that people of varying skin colors could use them. I was very particular about that one. All right, let's see. Who do we have? Teddy, a villager that I didn't really like very much. He and I did not get on, but he's a cute villager. I like his eyebrows. Here we go. Okay, no shells on that side. I wonder if they're going to bring new flowers to the game. Did they remove flowers from the previous games for this one? Golden. Oh, I got a new recipe. That's new. Cool. Thank you, Lucy. I like Teddy. His head's full of stuff, and he is literally one orange brain cell. Literally one orange brain cell over there. 100%. Not a Duke of Orange. He is the Emperor of Orange. That's what I like about Antonio. He's a little bit smarter than the other jocks. Oh, my foot creep. He just moved off my island. He was your starter jock. How was he for you? Okay, there's a campsite villager in Evergrove. Should I check it out even though I'm not ready to replace anyone? I mean, I always like doing that because on my bulletin board, I write down visitors that I've had on the island. So even if you're not ready, it's really cool just to see who's visiting and appreciating your island. They removed rare flower islands from the spring update. Yeah, no, I was kind of sad that I had missed out on the hybrid ones, like the hybrid islands. Like, why couldn't we have hybrid islands? I don't think that's a problem. You never had them before? That's cool. Hard to believe every so often I find a DIY you don't have for your 2020 island. Wow. I'm sure that there's a few. I think I have almost all of the cooking ones, I think. Because every time they're cooking, I've yet to get a new cooking recipe. But sometimes, like the golden stuff, I don't have, which is cool. Let me see, what do we have? We have... No. No, you are not coming to my island. Never. Dom is a nope for me. It's all Evil Imp's fault. Also, ignore Nightbot with the crowdfunding. We've already done that. Mr. Pronghorns himself, I know. I think Kyrisi was the reason why I think of him as Shrimp now. What's wrong with Dom? It's Lobo in the campsite? That's cool. Yoshi, have you ever seen Evil Imp's videos? If anyone does not know who Evil Imp was, it's been a while since he's posted any videos, but he used to do short horror films that were based in Animal Crossing. So he would use Harv's Island to like do various scenes that were, quite frankly, scary. Like, for being able to create a horror film in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I think he got into modding as like a little bit later, but oh my gosh, some of his videos, like Judy's Game, still sticks with me. And Dom has his own series, and I can't. Give Lobo ear scratches for me. Kyrisi, he's a very good boy. Yeah, no, he's great. You have Graham in my campsite yesterday, and I thought of you. I love Graham. Graham is one of, I think he's a top 10 for me, officially. I love Graham. Yeah, no, like, Dom is fine. If you like Dom, that's great. He can be on your island. He and I, no. Yeah, he's a nope for me. Ozzy's a nope for me. Bubbles is a... I don't know if Bubbles is a... Well, maybe. It's not her fault, though. So I try to say that she's not a nope. You have Wendy at your campsite? Oh, Wendy's a cutie. Tipper! I don't need another snooty queen. I don't. Bubbles is a nar. Yeah. No. We have not had a lot of, who's-he-what's-its? Of lazies. We've had a lot of peppies. We've had a lot of snooties, and we had a lot of crankies. And no, we don't have anything here. Oh yeah, we're doing great. Bubbles makes me want to delete my first island, so she is a never. Oh, made you delete your first island? Is that because she wouldn't ever leave? See, the problem is you're calling them who's-he-what's-its and Wilbur doesn't know what they're talking about. Listen. He knows the thingums. The whatchamacallsits, the who's-he-what's-its. Like, he knows. He knows. It's all about, like, telepathic communication. Don't you have that? Instead of improving your communication where you're more direct in person, you expect people to read your mind? Like the toxic femme I am. Don't ever do that, friends. I've also recognized recently, I don't know if it's just because I've been getting sick or just I've fallen onto a bad habit, that I have been very indirect with my like statements, and I need to be better about it, because I remembered saying that I was sick and that I wasn't feeling well, and that I expected people to interpret that I'm not going to be getting together. And so I was like, no, I gotta say I'm not feeling well and I need to cancel. So just don't do that. Don't be indirect, friends. Kyrisi, don't you have amiibos? Or were you just like wanting her to leave naturally? I'm gonna wander off from the depths of the cave for filing purposes. Take care. Best of luck. Bring a lantern, some water, and survival protein bars while you go down to the filing system. Let me see, who's here? It's Roswell. No. I don't want to smug. My knowledge of villagers mostly extend to which creators like and hate. That's so funny. With the exception of Monique, who I seem to never get the name right, I have most of the villagers' names down correctly. Like, I know them by sight. That's because I play every day. That island was before I got amiibos. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry, Kairisi. That's the worst. That's the worst. What time are we at? Okay, we're good. I've watched enough of Cora's villager hunts that I can name a few. Yeah, well, she went hunting for all the villagers at one point, right? Because she was hunting for Rosie, and then she was doing the science thing of trying to see, based on like statistics, how often she was getting certain villagers, which I think is so cool. I think that's so cool that there are content creators who do unique things with their islands, like getting all of their photos, seeing how long it takes to find all the villagers that you can on a villager hunt. I think that's awesome. I just want to 100% this island. I think I would feel really good about that. Most recently, I've been working towards actually completing games, so it's been really nice to have completed Little Nightmares 1 and working on Little Nightmares 2. And then, I don't know, I like short games where I know that I can beat it, you know, that there's an ending. I'm okay with Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing being my long... Is this a sign from Nintendo to tell me that I need to take Frigga and then replace Mint when she's ready to go? Because we're at 11 tickets. We're at 11 tickets. 3 snooties though. I mean, just look at this baddie. Look at this girl. Like, she knows her worth. She's just like walking in, full of makeup, a fresh face, ready to start the day, taking down the patriarchy. I mean, I really like her a lot. I have 3 smugs. Why not? I know, but I was looking for a lazy though. Oh, this is hard. Frigga, I have a question for you, boo-boo. Do I want you on my island? Can you answer that for me? Do I want you on my island, like, right now? Snooty is one of the better personalities if you have to have 3 of one. That's true. I mean, lazy is my... Okay, you know what? 83% of you like to do polls. So, we're gonna do... Take her or not. You used to have 4 Peppies and I got rid of one of them. Oh my gosh. That's why I love Breath of the Wild so much. I can play, take a break, and I know I can beat it. Oh, that's cool. 3 Peppies and 3 Jocks? Oh my gosh. 70% are saying no. All love and respect. Peace and love. I've actually started saying that because of Kay. Peace and love. Like, peace and love now. It's kind of like the... Is that like the Yankee version of Bless Your Heart? I think it is. With peace and love now. It's less passive aggressive anyway. Jocks are hilarious. No, they're great. Especially when you have them together. They himbo each other. It's like a mirror of himbo. 75% is saying no. All right. I'm gonna say that because we have 11 tickets left, like I was planning on just like ending after this, but you know what? We'll just do 11 tickets. Used to have 3 lazies, I let 2 of them move. I can't have 3 lazies. That's too much lays. That's too much lays. But yeah, most of you are saying no. So we'll just I'll tell you this, if she shows up again, 3rd time is the charm. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Watch her be the next ticket. Yeah. You have 2 crankies and 2 snooties. I have 2 crankies and 2 snooties on my island right now. And I love the vibe with it. It just means that I can't have all of the personalities, which is a bummer. Because I have 2 lazies, 2 lazy, no. I have 2 crankies, 2 snooties, and 2 normals. The 2 normals can't leave. Spent the last 5 hours walking around a geek expo. How geeky was it? Did it fill your geek quota? How are you, Belle? You have 2 lazies right now, Drago and Sherb. Drago is a fun villager. Visiting a bigger city expos all weekend, but I only had today. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. Yeah, I have 1 jock, 1 sisterly, 1 smug, 2 normals, 2 crankies, 2 snooties, and well, I'm finding the other one. I don't have any crankies. Crankies, I think, are... I have to have a cranky on an island. I feel weird not having a cranky on an island. Bamboo for bangin' lazy, maybe? I made my first ever fake building that's 2-story and it's pretty. Doodles, if you're part of the Discord, I want to see it. It's Lyman! Oh, I like Lyman a lot. I'm traumatized from Pee-wee being my first cranky and him yelling at you all the time. Pee-wee yelled at you? What did he say? Take care of yourself. Get some proper sleep. You're not hydrated. I can see that you're so shriveled like a raisin. I know that it's very common, but certain villagers send me more letters than others. I think it has to do with the friendship level, right? But both Frank and Gonzo are like, Artsy, have you taken a break? Have you done just like absolutely nothing one day because you need to like take a break? You do a lot and we love you. And it's like, they're worried about my lumber support. They're worried about like how my plants are doing. If I end up replacing, he got me a bitty baby and I don't fly with that. Oh, it's his catchphrase? Oh yeah, you can do that. If I end up replacing Rodney, I might just have to do 2 cranky villagers and get Chief. I've seen him twice in 50 tickets and I love him, but I also have a wolf. Yeah, I used to be that person that needed to have not only different personalities, but different animals. And at this point I have 2 squirrels and I had 2 bears and I just gave up trying. I just gave up. Yeah, but I wasn't gonna keep him at that point changing because, oh, that's fair. Yeah. No, I mean, it's all about vibes, right? It's all about vibes. Is Al the only lazy gorilla? I don't know if I want John Travolta on my island, though. Evergrove has 6 normals. Molly, Norma, Fauna, Gala, Maple, and June. 3 lazies. That's a lot of norm, man. Oh my gosh, I could not. My favorite villager is Kyle. He's on my forever island, but Chief is very close. I mean, both of them are really great. It's the OG normal of Lagom. Hello, Bettina. How are you? I should have given Bettina more of a chance. I felt bad that I got rid of her so early. But yes, I'll defend Pee-wee to the death. He's the kind of grandpa coded for me. He reminds me of my grandpa. Oh, that's fair. Well, you can have Pee-wee and Lavender can have somebody else. How goes the hunt? We have been, I mean, we've been working on it. We had 40 tickets. I haven't really found anyone that I vibed with because I was like, man, I could use a lazy, right? And I went over the lazy that I've never had before, but we've seen Frigga twice. And if she shows up for a 3rd time, we're gonna take her, and I may amiibo in Marty to replace Mint when she gives me her photo. Because I meant to amiibo in Marty twice in order to have him in the campsite so that if we didn't find anybody, I could take him. You have 3 peppies, 2 snooties, 1 cranky, 1 lazy, 1 jock, and 2 normals. Nice. Nice. I think the big issue I have, though, is that if I have a lazy on this island, I may have more boys. Speaking of villagers with names like ours, who's willing to petition Nintendo with me to get Hank the green jock chicken back? I would get Hank the green jock chicken back. I think he was on my population growing island. I had a chicken on my island. It may have been one of the deleted ones. He may have been the one that was dressed like an indigenous person from North America. Which, like, hey, bring back some of the villagers, but change out their designs if they are, you know, a problem. Oh, are your feet hurting, Belle? It's... Okay, I may be really bad at this. It's not Sly, because Sly is the brown one. This is... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's Boots, okay. Oh man, I'm not as good at naming villagers as I thought I was. I was like, oh, it's the tip of my tongue. It's not. I thought it was started with a J. He's a cutie, though. He is a cutie. Do I want Boots on this island? We need to change out his outfit immediately because he's a jester, but Boots is pretty cute. Boots is a bad name for an alligator. I mean, they have a lot of things like Angus. Various pigs have catchphrases that are based off of food that's pork related. Do we have any more shells? No. With the fur. They're looking at her. I don't know if I ever really listened to that song, but I remember it specifically from Pitch Perfect. Although I haven't seen the second or third Pitch Perfect films. Chops is after Pork Chops. Mm-hmm. And then Rasher. And some of the cows have unfortunate, like, catchphrases too. Bacon. Mm-hmm. The second Pitch Perfect is great. Okay. Chops sucks? Why? He reminds me of Porco Rosso. I've never seen the film, but that's what he reminds me of. Tipper is based off of cow tipping. Yeah. Patty is wearing the orange slice. Nintendo knew it was doing. Well, naturally. I mean, you have to have a sense of humor to work at Nintendo. The second movie is really good. I know it revolves around Fat Amy. Yeah, Porco Rosso is one of the films I need to see. Alright, Wilbur. I would like a lazy. Wait, who's that? That's not a lazy, that's a jock. We're getting a lot of jocks now. Panchetti. Mm-hmm. Pancetta. Yes, the plural of pancetta. Cow tipping is terrible, 100%. Yeah, don't ever do that to a cow. Or to anyone. Don't push people. Like, why would you do that? Alright, we got a natural square table, which I already know. Speaking of sense of humor and Nintendo, a customer service agent may or may not have asked me if the N64 needed to be hooked up to the internet. What? Why? Why? Also, do you need to have internet connection for an N64? Wait, the N64 was no, it wasn't before the internet. It wasn't well, it was before Wi-Fi, I think. Right? That's, wow. Some of the cultural things that I take for granted that people don't know is pretty astounding. They shut down online services from their DSs. Why? I know, that's fair. Well, I don't think the N64 even had internet connection. I don't think so. I think it was literally just a console that had couch co-op options. I don't think it ever had connections to the internet. I was complaining about how the Switch docks needed updates and they said they need to go back and plug it in and it works. Oh. No, it didn't. Yeah, no, I don't think it ever had any games for internet. I remember with the Game Boy Color that you had to have a it's our Toilet King. You had to have a cord in order to trade Pokemon. I didn't have friends that played Pokemon, so I couldn't trade, but I remember that being the coolest thing, that you could have continuity with that. I think GC was the first Nintendo console where they had random internet functionality. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, I'm very new to my console era in the sense of like me knowing about consoles. I still need to do research about how other games play on different consoles because Nintendo isn't the only company that has consoles, right? Like we have PlayStation, Xbox, all of that stuff, the phone. GC did not need the internet to work though, that's fair. Still your favorite Happy Home Paradise build? Yeah, no, Lionel, stop itself. Lionel has the best one. I think my favorite Lionel build was I did a national park outdoor bathroom. So it was like what you would see when you went to the bathroom at a park. Stacy, hello! I'm doing really well. I'm a little bit under the weather, but we did a nice villager hunt, and every 10 tickets we were doing some art because the community crowdfunded a camera for me, and so I'm making an illustration to send to people who donated a certain amount of money. Crafty Gamer, get some sleep. Yes, I hope I feel better soon, and thank you so much for your presence. Happy time zones wherever you are. But Stacy, how are things? I hope you are doing well. Stacy, did you pre-order the Switch 2? I've been asking everybody, but it's also okay if you have other important things to do with your money. All right, we have... Speaking of the gorillas, I like Louie. He does remind me of Donkey Kong, and I was never really into Donkey Kong, but I kind of want to be into Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong era. Where are we at right now with our... Okay, we have 5. Yeah, we can get done soon. Oh, need to pick that up. So if you were just tuning in, I'm playing on my Forever Island. Tutu has left, so we're kind of looking for, you know, whoever I vibe with, but I'm kind of hoping for a Lazy or Frigga if she shows up for the 3rd time. And I'm also working to 100% the island, and oh, if I had time, I would take all these cherries, but I'm working on the Shell Nook Miles reward, and I think I have 200 and something left, 100 and something left before I can all that done. He was one of the jocks of my 3 jock island, him, Tybalt, and Coach. That's a really good combination, though. That feels like the 3 Musketeers. I've also wanted to have Tybalt on an island at some capacity, and I've never found him on an island. Or when I'm not looking for him, he shows up, which is rude. Hope you feel better soon. I'm good, thank you. I haven't yet. I'll get the Switch 2 eventually. I'm currently looking to buy my first house instead of renting. Yeah, nope, that's entirely fair. Congratulations on that next step in life. That's amazing. Yeah, Tybalt's a cutie. I was thinking when I first got the game, or I was waiting to get this game because I didn't know like how the game played. I was going, oh yeah, I'd really like Tybalt, but Antonio was an instant like favorite. So yeah, I ended up getting Leonardo instead as my original jock. Him and Ursula, which is why Ursula is on this island right now. But yeah. But he is a cutie. I also like his Happy Home prompt where it's all about baseball. I think that's really cool. Also, speaking of Tybalt, if you have him, put him in glasses. He's adorable with glasses. He is like the himbo that's actually really smart, which doesn't make him a himbo. It just makes him, you know, breaking a stereotype. Keep him away from Romeo, if there's one. All right, we have Money Rock Island again, and let's go grab some shells. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, who's on this island? Anyone interesting? We have Rizzo! Hank, it's your birthday twin, who's wearing a really cute hat, actually. Aww. You know what I would like? If he didn't have his mouth, like, I want him to eat, but if he, like, talked the same way that the Tanukis did, I think he'd be a really cute villager. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you see what I'm throwing down, right? Burn the island down. I hate that the cloth is permanent. Yeah, it's really weird that some things are more permanent than other things for their designs. I think that's an anime thing, though. Like, it's supposed to represent a thief or something. But yeah, if like the headpiece was like a replacement for his for his mouth, and like when he was talking, his nose still moved like the Tanukis do, I think he'd be a lot cuter, personally. So far, we're having a spirit being lord, which is nice. Yeah, the headscarf is something. Yeah, it's supposed to be like, it's very popular in manga. Tanuki villagers, raccoon villagers would be really fun because then you could have a panda, like a red panda. You could have a raccoon. You could probably have a lot of animals that have a similar shape, which would be really cute. You got a new table for your dining room. That's really cool. I just wish the headpiece worked like Puck's helmet. Wait, Puck's helmet comes off? No, it does not, does it? Let me see. I must see this. Hold on. Puck, ACNH. No. Holy moly, he does take it off. That's wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he looks a little weird without it, but if you give him low hat, that would be super fun. Actually, I think if we find Puck on this hunt, I may take him. That's pretty stinking cute. Leaf's hat comes off too. Yeah, wow. Ooh, a mouse chinchilla? Absolutely, a mouse chinchilla would be cute. I think it's because his helmet's available for purchase at Abel's. We have no, Pate, I love you, but no. But wait, where are we at? We have 3 tickets. Yeah, we'll finish. Let's see. That's interesting how certain hats can be removed, because Chai's hat can be removed, for example, which, why would you do that? But Chai's hat can be removed if you gift her things, which is why I never gift Chai a hat ever in this game, because I want her to keep her hat. But that's something that is not purchased at Abel's. So it's really interesting which villagers can have things removed and which cannot, which is why it's like the superhero villagers would be still really cool to have, but it's like change their face, like don't have them wear hats on their helmets, you know? Yeah, like why do they have to be stuck in helmets? And if you want them to keep their secret identity, because superhero, sure, like give them the little like superhero masks, you know? I think about the bat villager designs that someone did a lot. Oh, bat villagers would be amazing. And they would be the size of the frogs. So cute. I once saw an artist rendering of the helmetless kitty cat and it was so cute. Well, yeah, he's a white cat with like just big eyes. Like everyone would love that for sure. I'd be curious what like H&S would look like. Big Top would be a really cute villager, but I think the reason why they have their helmets is because, you know, their designs would be very simple. Having a mental health day and prioritizing rest. Can't wait to watch it back later. Mrs. G, that's okay. Enjoy and prioritize your rest. You got this. Yeah, Boomer does take off his hat too, I think. I think maybe? No, I'm trying to remember because I had Boomer a few years ago. I think. All right, let me see. I thought that was Frigga for like a hot second. I thought that was Frigga. I'm about to send a pic of my fake building. Let's go. Love that. Boomer takes his goggles off when he exercises. That's awesome. Yeah, I like Boomer a lot. No, we don't have anything there. What is this DIY? We have scattered papers, which I already have learned. All right, so we're down to 2 more tickets, y'all. And then I guess the question is, do I let it autofill? Because I was connected to my hard mode 2.0 island. So a villager that left there could end up here. That's possible. I've also visited Megan recently. So I may get someone off of Megan's island. And then I've visited a few treasure islands, which means that I may get somebody from there. Have you seen Petrie without her glasses? I've changed out her glasses. She's gorgeous. If you get Boomer, he's got to say okay. Okay, Boomer. Oh my gosh. Actually, I would do that. I love that. That's cute. I would do okay, okay. Okay, Boomer. Okay. Gotta go off train. Need to get to the hotel. Belle, have a great rest. Maybe you can see if the hotel will have Epsom salt for your feet. Watch it be Frigga on the last ticket. Like, watch it be Frigga. I should have taken Hugh, honestly, but I wasn't feeling Hugh today. I wasn't feeling Hugh. My poor cats are probably starving and yelling somewhere. I thought that was Stu for like 20 seconds. Hi, T-Bone. Could you imagine if it was Stu? That would have been so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, could you imagine? If it ends on a Stu note, I'm ending the stream immediately. Actually, no, it's fine. If we get Stu back, that's okay. That's all right. I'd be happy to get Stu back. But depending on who's on the last ticket, I may just take them. T-Bone is the only build that I'm not really fond of. His eyes were more slightly larger. I think I like. Well, also they're really close. That's something about Tutu's design that I liked but also disliked. I hated to like and I liked to hate because it felt weird, but that's the cool thing about Animal Crossing characters, right? They are so unique that they all have different eyes, different ways of how they structured their face, and the way that where they placed the eyes, they placed the nose, they placed the mouth, made it so interesting. All right, I may just like take this villager maybe, unless I'm being picky. I could be picky, maybe. I do need to feed the cats, and I need to feed myself, and I need to do a video. Or no, I'm sick. Maybe I shouldn't do a video. Maybe I'll do edits instead. I want to be productive, but not too all over the place. I did my best to summon Puck. It's 4:30, so I should probably go to bed. It was lovely to catch you live. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Stacy. It was really good to see you. It was really, really good to see you. I hope that you have a great rest. All right, Puck summoning. Puck summoning. Hank, if Puck is on this island, you need to get a lottery ticket ASAP, okay? And it's... it's Rory! Oh, y'all. I love Rory. Rory is a fun villager. I really like Rory. I think he's my favorite lion, to be honest. Oh. Do I need 2 jocks? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. Rory, I like him a lot. No, I really like Rory. He's great. He's on my the DA of my first ever island. I want to keep saying forever island, but should I take Rory? Should I have 2 jocks? Would that be weird? They are funnier together. All right, we're gonna do a poll. You still like to imagine that Candy does have red eyes? All right, we're gonna do a take Rory. Take Rory. There we go. Take him? Oh my gosh. Wow, that is wow. Rory, you have fans. I vote for taking him. Oh my gosh. 62% says to take him. 56. Oh, it's getting balanced. Still more yeses than nos. Yeah, no, the hat's not covering his mane very well. No. I do like Rory. Do it. The lion haters can't be allowed to win. I mean, there's still a lot of people who say yes. I voted for no, Parker. All right, you know what? I'm hungry enough that we're just, yeah, we'll do it. You know, as much as I want to stand here and train, I can only build so much stuff. So much muscle by gathering stuff. All right. Just astonishing. Come to my island. Plus, he's got amazing pay. I know he does. You know what? Sure. Well said. You've never seen 30-pack abs, neither have I, but we're gonna bug Tom Nook and put it in ball and play. Thanks for the first round draft pick. All right. You know what? Sure. I have not had Rory since 2021. So yeah, let's do it. And then I can put Marty in the campsite and then replace whatever, and then we'll just, yeah, it's fine. But yes, friends, I think we are at the point where I need to stop because I need to eat. And we're gonna, oh wait, we have a new thingum. So we got a lot done with the art, but what's really exciting is we have a new spirit friend. Oh my gosh, it's Grandpa Soup. What the heck? That is the cutest thing. Simmer stew? No! Oh my gosh. Let's see. Simmer stews are hardy spirits that have settled into a well-used cooking pot like their tea-loving cousin Kettle Brew. Simmer stews are quite picky about their vessel. Only a pot that is well-loved and has cooked over 100 meals is a suitable place for the spirit to inhabit. Many professional chefs seek out their own simmer stew to befriend, as dishes they prepare are beyond measure. Simply toss in your favorite ingredients and the resulting stew will be rich, flavorful, and somehow exactly what you were craving. They prefer slow, gentle cooking sessions. Give them the time it needs to gently simmer, and you will have a savory meal as well as a stalwart companion. Oh my gosh. Let's, no. Let's see, like, stop. Where is the spirit companion? Oh my gosh. It's all like copper and stainless steel. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Yeah, no, we'll go with that one. It's so cute. Look at this baby. Look at that baby. But anyway, we should call it for the day. So here, we're gonna pause that. We're gonna exit this, and then we're gonna go to chatting with the chat. There we go. Thank you, Doodles. Yeah, no, they're so cute. The Good Brows gang, absolutely. But friends, wait, hold on. Where is the everything? Hold on. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? There we go. Here, let's restore chat. And wow, we have 85 people coming to hang out. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm a professional, I swear. Friends, thank you all so much for hanging out, for being part of the art day and everything. And I'm going to leave you with a sentiment that I leave on every live stream and video. I hope you're being kind to yourself and being kind to others and making art and playing games and encouraging others to do the same. We have a lot of cool people that are live right now. Barb is currently doing a first look at Dinkum 1.0, so if you are interested, please do a hashtag artsy. Oh god. Hold on. Hold on. I have too much stuff. Too much stuff, not enough space. There we go. All right. Do a hashtag artsy raid, please. And like the stream at the very least, and if you like her vibe, please subscribe. Barb is a delight. But Monday, I think we're going to try Sugar Dew Island or Little Nightmares, because I want to do that. And then we'll get into working on more like Animal Crossing stuff with like the art and 100%ing the island. We can do that. And then, wait, what? Is that my island? Oh, gosh, I'm just a mess. Anyway, but we'll figure it out. And I hope that wherever you are, that you are maintaining and protecting your peace. Take care of yourselves in this wacky time. And I will catch you in the next one. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.